Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, accompanied, like always, by my beautiful co-host, Zombie Death Cetos. And we are here to regale you with another movie review. Yes, indeed. We're still gearing through 80s week, but I saw a couple of movies on the weekend that I wanted to share. So let's talk about them. And Tubi. I am a fan of physical media, as you can plainly see, but unfortunately, I don't own everything that has been released. I'm working on it, but I don't own everything yet, unfortunately. Ugh. But Tubi has been a gold mine for finding these really weird, obscure movies that I've never been able to track down. And I wanted to talk about two of the movies that I saw on Tubi this weekend. And the first one that I wanted to share is Full Metal Ninja. Yes, indeed. Sorry about that. I found out about this movie much like, what was it called? The Untouchable Force or Untouchable Glory from the Cinema Snob. He was doing his Pierre Kirby 50 episode anniversary series. And he talked about Full Metal Ninja. And then it's another production by Godfrey Ho, where he took the film reel from one movie, in this case a samurai ninja movie, and then spliced it with Pierre Kirby having his own plot. Again, very similar to what was done with Kung Pao, Enter the Fist. I must say that I quite enjoyed this one a lot more than Untouchable Glory. What was that called? American Force 2? American Force 3? I don't know. There's like 5 American Forces on Tubi, but the only one that has Pierre Kirby is the one that I reviewed before. But this one has ninjas. And what is this mosh podge of movies about? Well, very quickly, it's about this samurai called Eagle. And his village is ransacked by this evil general motherfucker that ransacks the people and takes away the women to, I assume, sell them to the sex slaves so that he can get funds to get up in life and rise in power. And, you know, being a warlord is not cheap. You have to pay people, you have to pay guard, you have to buy weapons. And I guess this motherfucker, the only way that he can get his funds is to ransack villages and steal women away to sell them into the sex slave. So, true piece of shit right there. So, Eagle tries to save his gal pal, but unfortunately gets pwned by the whole army. And then his family's like, hey, you leave our son alone. And then they get pwned, and Eagle is left for dead. And he trains his body for being stronger, faster, harder, and become the best of the best to get his revenge against everyone involved. So he goes on the epic quest to get him some vengeance. My name is Eagle. You killed my family. Prepare to die. Yes, indeed, like Inigo Montoya. And he's doing his own thing, killing off people, kind of like Kill Bill. He goes around killing off people from his list. Well, let's see, that was the motherfucker that stabbed me. Gonna kill him. That's the motherfucker that killed my dad. Gotta kill him. That's the motherfucker that killed my mom. Oh, he's so dead. That's the motherfucker that took my girl and sold her into sex slavery. Gotta kill him. And then I'm gonna leave the motherfucker general for last and complete my vengeance. Ha ha ha. And he does. He wanders the forest looking for revenge. And spliced into that is the Pierre Kirby plotline, where he's a foreigner in the country. And he's looking for another foreigner that killed his family. So very parallels the Eagle plot. But the difference with Pierre Kirby's character is he has like this old pirate gun that he uses to shoot people, but not very effectively, because he is fighting his ninjas with his weapon, And then he shoots one of them with the old-timey, like, pirate-looking gun. Like, bam! Dead. And everyone's like, holy shit! Because, again, weapons back in the time weren't very prevalent. At least not in the Asian culture. It was more about swords and shit. And then he has one of the henchmen of the guy he's tracking down. And he's like, I'm gonna shoot you! Bang. But he doesn't shoot him. He's like, weapons are expensive and hard to come by. Consider yourself lucky. And walks away. And I'm like, no, you fucked up. You should have killed that guy. Gun or not, bullets are hard to come by and expensive or not. You should have at least killed that fucker. And unfortunately, that does come back to bite him in the ass, because then that fucker comes along with backup and tries to take him out. But, you know, foresight is 2020, I guess. Anyway, so during this whole shit, you have Eagle chilling in his crib, and then you have cuts of Pierre Kirby with a blue mat talking like, we should join together to kick these fuckers. And then Ethan and his dub boys like, yeah, we should. But they don't really interact in the plot. It's ridiculous. But also, strangely, fascinatingly cool, I must admit. Yes, indeed. So, Ethan goes around and he finds his girl that, unfortunately, the general took for his own, and then they have a kid and everything. And Ethan comes across this chick who Eagle saves by giving her some money, and then she brings him to his dad, and they talk. But unfortunately, the dad is the guy that took away his gal pal for the sex slave, and he's like, dude, come on. You know, what you're doing is bad. You're only perpetuating the cycle of violence. You kill him, but if he has a kid, he's gonna grow up and hate you because you killed his papa, and then he's gonna kill you, and then it's a whole thing. And unfortunately, Ethan's like, well, yeah, that's true, but fuck you. You took my girl. So he kills the guy, and then the daughter's like, ah, shit. My name is, I don't remember her name, but my name is Forest Chick. You killed my father. Prepare to die. So it does indeed perpetuate the cycle of violence. So she's tracking down Eagle to kill him, and Eagle's doing his own thing. Unfortunately, Eagle gets his ass whipped pretty badly, and he's taken by some monks to heal, and then eventually he goes out and has his final battle with the bad guy. But then, like the old man said, he does have a daughter that he had with his gal pal, and she's like, oh, please, sir, don't kill my daddy, don't kill my daddy. And Eagle's like, son of a bitch. So all he does is that he cuts the hand of the general, and then it's like, this is over. And then that cuts, and then you have Pierre Kirby fighting against his bad guy. And I must say, the Pierre Kirby segments are very interesting. They have these colorful suits that don't really fit with the rest of the Eagle storyline that we see, because the main bad guy has a yellow suit, his henchman has a red suit, Pierre Kirby has a purple suit, the two henchmen have black and white suits. It's like stealthy ninjas. These fuckers ain't. But they do have the vanishing technique, and then they do fight with swords and everything. And Pierre Kirby, well, he doesn't use his gun again, because again, bullets are expensive and hard to come by, so why even carry the fucking thing? But eventually he also gets his revenge against the guy. And I must say that compared to American Force 3, Untouchable Glories, the two plots make more sense. They don't gel together because, again, Ethan never really interacts with the main... Pierre Kirby's character never really interacts with Eagle's character. But the flow of the story kind of works better than Untouchable Glory. You can follow the Eagle storyline just fine. It's very good. It's very well paced. Action's pretty good. And you can follow the Pierre Kirby plot a little better with his revenge plot. So I would definitely recommend Full Metal Ninja way better than American Force, I think it's 3, American Force 3 Untouchable Glory. Yes, indeed. Definitely check it out. But again, that's something more of a Professor Macabre kind of thing. Yes, I grew up with this kind of shit. So my tolerance for bad movies is might be higher than your average folk. But if you are like me and you grew up watching Bat movies and have a soft spot for this kind of shit, definitely give a Full Metal Ninja a watch. I would highly recommend Full Metal Ninja more than the Untouchable Glory. Again, it just works better together, in my opinion. So give that a watch. It's free on Tubi. The only thing you're going to lose is 2 hours of your life, and maybe curse the day that you saw this video and decided to push play on that Tubi app, indeed. But hey, at least you have an interesting story to share with the rest of the world, such as I did. So, win-win. Well, that was interesting. We have one more Tubi movie that I saw that I felt is very interesting, and I wanted to share in the video, so stay tuned for that. But until we see you all again next time, this has been Professor Macabro and the ever-sexy Zombie Deathcitos, thanking you and wishing you all, like always, a good evening.